Hello to my Geminis. All right, Geminis, let's get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates with you. All right. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. So, question is, what step should you take next to align with your emotional truth? And what action will help you feel more rooted and supported? Let's start out with an intention, right? All of my relationships are harmonious, right? All of my relationships are harmonious. This is just setting an intention. So you're putting that energy out into the universe because that's what you want to come back, right? All right. So what step should you take next to align with your emotional truth? With your emotional truth. So when you say all of your relationships are harmonious, that's what you're putting out into the universe, right? And that's what you want to come back. Let's get into it. Right? You made a whole lot of sacrifices, right? A lot of sacrifices to be at peace with yourself, right? To be at peace with yourself, to believe in your dreams, right? So you want your relationships moving forward to be harmonious. You made a lot of sacrifice to believe in your dreams, right? So here we have the Ace of Wands here. So you have a lot of ideas moving forward, lots of ideas moving forward. So but moving forward with these ideas, that's the bold declaration that you're making. All of my relationships are harmonious. Yep. So here we have, yep. And you are balanced out. Whole, complete, and are balanced out. At peace. At peace even when you are... See, the polarity of this is Aries. I'm looking at the polarity signs of these. So this is Libra. Polarity is Aries, right? So Aries is a very independent sign. This is a relationship sign, right? So with or without a relationship, being in a relationship for you, you're saying you are structured and authoritative, right? You're still a prayer warrior, right? You're not at war with anybody because you're not at war within, right? So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Again, there's your card, balanced out. This man's made a decision that you are balanced out. Balanced out. So that's the step that you're taking to align with your emotional truth, that you are balanced out. You made a lot of sacrifices, right? So somebody has a partnership, some kind of a partnership in business and or in love coming across your path, right? Some kind of a partnership coming in, right? So and the person could be, let me see, the person could be pretty independent, themselves, right? And so let me see how I say this. Not that it can necessarily appear that you all balance each other out, but I think you all can teach each other how to, because this right here speaks to beliefs, right? Like sharing beliefs about things, because this speaks to 12th house, right? So 12th house speaks to, spirituality, psychic abilities, healing, solitude, endings, secrets, emotions, water, in other words, water. So that's how yeah, you and your person coming in have made a lot of sacrifices in the past to be whole and complete, right? So they, like, for instance, you could have been a person, they could have been so independent. They could have given off the energy that they didn't need anybody. They could have been that kind of independent, right? You could have given off the energy that, see, this is right here. This would be like a perfect picture. Like this right here, this Ace of Wands, this could have been them. They could have given off the energy that they were just, right? You could have fallen for the bait. You could have just fallen for, like, really naive, like falling for any kind of lie, right? So, yeah, but the bottom line is that you are fulfilled and they are fulfilled. So that's what's coming you all. So it's like it's a win. It's a win. So you're back in the saddle. It's a win, right? Yeah, very harmonious. Very, very harmonious. Yeah. Yeah. So you all will have a very harmonious future. Very harmonious future. Things just flow. Things flow. You all like the same music. Or an appreciation for music. You have an appreciation for music. They're balanced out. You're balanced out. They've made a lot of sacrifices. So have you. Being apart. They've had their peace disrupted. You've had yours disrupted, right? So you have a lot in common. So yeah. So you've gone through a dark night of the soul. Now you're in the light high priestess. All right, so we're going to close it out. We're closing it out. So you got new coming across your path. So I'm seeing gratitude for you. Gratitude. See, I see you in a posture of gratitude. This is nice. So yeah, that's the action that you're taking. That's the action that you're taking to align with your emotional truth. Is that you've made a lot of sacrifices in your life to be fulfilled, right? So somebody is believing in partnerships again. You're fulfilled. You're whole, complete, right? Whole and complete. You have some idea when you're being baited into something, right? You're not going to fall for the bait. You work really, really hard, right? So here's the Knight of Pentacles here. Whether it's in a business partnership or a love partnership, you've gone through a dark night of the soul. So like I said, all of your relationships are harmonious. All, personal and professional, on both sides of the scale, right there. All right, so let's see. Yep, a light came on for you while you were in hermit mode. You were just getting downloads from the master teacher, which is source. All right, there it is. There it is. There it is. So yeah, what action will make you feel more supported, more rooted and supported, right? So these two cards right here, this is Gemini and this is Virgo, are both ruled by Mercury, right? It's communication. That's what's going to make you feel more rooted and more supported. Is communication, right? So, and communicating that, actually speaking up and saying it. That when you want to be in hermit mode, you know, that you all are just like in sync, right? Y'all are in sync, right? So reframe. So this is happening for me, not to me, right? For me. It's a gift. So Something is happening for me, not to me. So yeah, let's see. All right, so be still. Somebody's going to be relaxing, getting rest. Let's see what else we have. Oh, see, a new romantic cycle begins. See? Well, all right. So you are balanced out and so are they. So it's not like two halves coming together to make a whole. You're whole, you're whole. You feel fulfilled, they feel fulfilled. So, all right, let's see if there's any last messages before we close it out. Any last messages before we close this out? So in terms of the outer and inner, this is a general reading, right? So you would have to know what your type is, what their spirit is, right? You know what you don't want. So we have celebration. Plan for a joyful future. Celebration. So celebrating something. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. So the beginning. Let's see. There's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. The beginning. I don't know if you saw it, but this is the beginning. That's what I have for you. All right. Bye.